Welcome to Captain Handlebar. It's Wednesday. Sunday was Father's Day, and I'm going to show you what I got for Father's Day. So, as you can see back here, I got a tape deck now. This is a 1978 Techniques by Panasonic stereo cassette deck. Fully functional. Thing works great. It records great. It's got two mic inputs, left and right, over here. Don't know if you can see that. It's got a little light in the center there. It plays good. It sounds good. So the wife got me that, and she also got me a box of cassettes. In here, it's got a weird mix. It's got Motley Crue, Rat, Guns N' Roses, Twisted Sister, The Eagles, Europe. It's got a whole bunch of these rock and roll oldies. Songs like just old rock. My Boyfriend's Back. Whole lot of shaking going on, rock and roll music. It's got 9, 7, 5, 3, and 11 out of their collection set or whatever. I've got Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band Live 75 through 85. Rat Out of the Cellar, Grace Under Pressure, Rush Permanent Waves, Journey Europe, Phil Collins No Jacket Required, Poison Open Up and Say Ah, Eagles Greatest Hits, Eagles Hotel California, and a couple of blank tapes, which is really cool. There's the box. So that is what I got for Father's Day. Really cool. I'm digging this. This is a 1970 Panasonic record player that I got. It's fully automatic, which is really cool. You can stack records, which is neat. The stylus is kind of weird. I had to order some needles. They were like $7.99 a piece, and they it's just funky. It's really hard to get the actual cartridge. The actual cartridge is like a rectangular piece that goes in there. It's kind of funky. But anyway, it plays records pretty well. I mean, I still have my Stanton, but I sort of prefer using this just because my Stanton doesn't have a dust cover. This one does, and the Stanton's not automatic. Like, once the record ends, it just keeps on going and going and going, which is kind of annoying because if you're not right on it, it's just, the needle's just like riding right in the end loop. So anyway, that's what I got for Father's Day. Really cool, really excited. I also picked up some other albums. I'm going to start with the soundtracks first. I picked up Escape from LA from John Carpenter. This is a limited edition of 1500. The album looks really cool. I'll show that to you. There you go. It's clear with some green splatter. I always dug the Escape from LA, Escape from New York. Those movies are kind of goofy, but just awesome. Kurt Russell, he is Snake Plissken. So anyway, I got that one, Escape from LA. And then I also got Rob Zombie's 31 soundtrack. I'm a big John 5 fan, and John 5 has done the music for the last couple of Rob Zombie movies. So he's got some actual music on this, which is really good. And that's pretty much the only way that I can get John 5 on vinyl, is to pick up the soundtrack or to pick up the Rob Zombie albums. I also got another stack from SRC Vinyl. I ordered an Iggy Pop live album back in January, pre-ordered, and it's been 6 months, still haven't gotten it. So I finally wrote to the company asking them, hey, what's going on? And they said, we don't know when we're going to get it, we don't know if we're going to get it. So I had a pocket full of money there, just maybe it'll come out, maybe it won't. So she's like, we can do store credit if you like. And then when it actually does come out and we redo the pre-orders, we can, you can re-pre-order it. So I said, that's fine, whatever. So I picked up 5 albums, and first one that I picked up was the Goonies soundtrack, which is one of my favorite movies. So that takes it for soundtracks. I got Mark Lanegan Band Gargoyle, his newest album. There you go. Mark Lanegan was in the band The Screaming Trees back in the 80s and 90s. Kind of like a grunge rock band. Very good. His vocals are awesome. If you haven't heard The Screaming Trees or Mark Lanegan, I suggest you check them out. Check him out. This one I got because when I was a kid, for some reason I liked rap. And this is kind of nostalgic for me. I got MC Hammer's Please Hammer Don't Hurt 'Em. So now I can blast out You Can't Touch This and my neighbors will get pissed, which is pretty cool. I also got Motorhead's Ace of Spades. I haven't had any Motorhead. Haven't found any at any thrift stores, haven't picked up any at any record stores, and I saw this one. And it was the last one in stock on this website, so I had to pick it up. So, gotta love Motorhead. Now this one's a funny story. My wife and my oldest son, they scoured the internet to find me a record for Father's Day, as well as a cassette player and the cassettes. And they got me Chris Cornell's newest solo album, Higher Truth. And the funny thing is when I was ordering these through SRC, I had that pocket of cash as store credit. I also picked up Chris Cornell's Higher Truth. So as of now, until we return the other one, I've got 2 copies of Chris Cornell's Higher Truth. So that is not all. What was it? Not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, we went thrift shopping. And the one thing I'm missing is a receiver. So I picked up this receiver. It's a Sound Design stereo multiplex receiver. It's got tape and phono and FM, AM, all that stuff. Picked that up for like $15, and it's got the wood grain on the side, on the top. So I thought that was kind of cool because I lack a receiver. It'd be nice to have one. This one does have a built-in receiver, but the left and right is kind of wonky. Something's not right there. Probably just dirty. And we also picked up a boatload of cassette tapes. So I guess I'll show off those. The cassette tapes were only 99 cents, so if they didn't have the album artwork, I didn't really care. I picked up Cheap Trick on cassette, Cheap Trick Live at Budokan on cassette. The wife wanted Garth Brooks because she's a country fan. Bob and Doug McKenzie, Great White North. Barry Manilow 2, that was also for the wife. Lone Star was for the wife. What else did we get there? Van Halen, his first album. Reality Bites soundtrack. So yeah. So anyway, that was my Father's Day haul and my vinyl update. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Also coming up in the next couple of weeks, there will be a contest because I've hit 200. I believe I'm at 207. So there will be a contest. Also, I'm going to do the top 10 common albums in my collection. So this is kind of like on the top 10 most common albums. This is the top 10 common albums in my collection. Albums that I have more than 1 copy of or more than 2 copies of. So look forward to that. Yeah, and I think I'm going to give away some albums on that one. That'll be the contest video. So stay tuned for that, and I will catch you on the B-sides and party on. And to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day.